We'll go on a break. We'll be back, so stay tuned.
It is here again. The NTA ETV Annual Expo is here again. This time, it is the 13th edition. 2019 has as its theme, promoting unity and innovations in youths as agents of change through science and arts. It promises to be captivating as youths across the nation showcase their unique skills and innovations in science and arts, make new friends, and showcase their rich cultural heritage. Join us at the NTA Headquarters Arena Area 11, Garki, Abuja from Sunday 28th October to Thursday 24th October 2019. For more information, participation, and sponsorship, please call these numbers. NTA ETV, promoting learning.
Judiciary and democracy in action. That is the focus on Tuesday Live this week on NTA. Tuesday Live every Tuesday at 10:30 p.m. promises to be insightful and educative. Don't miss it.
Have you heard of African Documentary Festival Foundation?
No.
Oh, come on. Well, let me tell you, diversity of thought
and culture and religion
and ideas
can be the strength of a nation. As we speak, African Documentary Festival Foundation is calling for a 3 to 5 minutes documentary challenge to commemorate the 59th Nigerian Independence Day.
Theme.
Our strength in diversity, retelling the Nigerian story, a partnership for peaceful coexistence and economic growth.
Wow.
Hey, make sure you submit your entries at www.afidff.org on or before 20th September 2019.
Note, screening and award of prizes on both Universal Health Coverage and Unity Project will be carried out on the same day, 26th September 2019. Venue National Center for Women Development, Banquet Hall, Central Business District, Abuja.
Time 10 a.m. prompt, supported by the Nigerian Television Authority.
This is to notify candidates who applied for Ahmadu Bello University and NTA TV College degree program in mass communication for 2019-2020 academic session that the post-UTME screening exercise has been scheduled to take place on Saturday, 21st September 2019. Venue, NTA TV College premises, Rayfield, Jos. Time, 9 a.m. Screening fee, 2,000 naira paid through the remitter platform in favor of NTA TV College Jos. Candidates who chose the college as second and third choices in the 2019 UTME examination scored 180 and above and willing to study at the college can also come for the exercise. Candidates who satisfy the above requirements are expected to come along with the originals of their O-level certificate, any of WAEC, NECO, or NABTEM, JAMB slip, birth certificate, indigenship certificate, and proof of payment. Direct entry candidates are expected to come along with their original diploma certificate, A-level results, in addition to other credentials mentioned above. Registrar, Announcer.
Thank you for staying tuned. Securing lives and property of the people of Niger State against bandits and other security threats bordering on terror were top on the agenda of talks between Governor of Niger State, Abubakar Sani Bello, and the Chief of the Air Staff in Abuja. Najatu Tijani reports.
The peculiar nature of security challenges facing Niger State is aggravated by the nature of the terrain, which is mostly swampy, marshy, and largely unexplored. This makes it difficult for law enforcement agents to access certain areas needing intervention. This is one of the reasons why the governor of Niger State is soliciting air power from the Nigerian Air Force to enable air surveillance for possible camps and hideouts
in Niger State. And the ransom they get from kidnappings goes towards purchase of arms and ammunition. At the moment, a lot of communities have been displaced by bandits in the nearby town of Kagara, where I think, if my calculation is correct, we have at least not less than 1,000 IDPs. If we don't make the effort for them to go back to their villages, then we'll now start having some health hazards.
We're going to work hand in hand with the other security agencies there. We already have our quick response unit in Mina already, with some of our special forces there. I believe that it is something that will be done soon.
Charting this course loss in the frontier of security comes after President Buhari's charge to West African leaders to stand firmly against terrorism. Naja'atu Tijani, NTA News.
Similarly, Taraba State government has constituted a joint task force on security to tackle the increasing cases of kidnapping, cattle rustling and other criminal activities across the state. Joseph Zena Agambo reports.
Security challenges such as kidnapping, cattle rustling, herdsmen and farmers conflict, communal clashes among other criminal activities have in recent times threatened the peace of the state. Rising from the security meeting, which was held behind closed doors, the State Deputy Governor Haruna Manu informed newsmen that the state government has constituted a joint task force to address the increasing cases of kidnapping and other criminal activities across the state.
Joint patrol team will be set up involving all the security agencies in the state, and the meeting too have decided that there will be some dedicated lines so that citizens of Taraba State will be able to, if anybody is in distress, will be able to call that number, and then the security agencies will be able to respond as quickly as possible.
The joint task force, according to the Deputy Governor, has representative of the military, police, civil defense, customs, immigration, and other relevant security agencies who he said are adequately prepared to rid the state of all criminal elements. Also, as part of deliberate effort at finding a licensed solution to the lingering Tiv and Jukun crisis, the security meeting resolved that a 15-man committee, each from both parties, will be constituted by the state government. It could recall that a critical stakeholders meeting on the Jukun Tiv crisis in the southern part of Taraba State was convened in Abuja with the aim of exploring all avenues to lasting peace in the area. In Jalingo, Joseph Zanagambo, NTA News.
Let's talk agriculture now. Critical stakeholders have applauded the introduction of the National Livestock Transformation Plan by the federal government, describing the document as all-encompassing and geared towards solving humanitarian and sundry crises associated with farmers and herders in the country. Discussing the National Livestock Transformation Plan on NTA's Good Morning Nigeria, they called for transparent implementation across pilot states. Lydia Sampson has the report.
Nigeria hitherto operates a mobile livestock system which has been prone to crisis between farmers and pastoralists who must search for water and pasture. To curb the trend and transform the livestock sector for value addition, the federal government has launched the National Livestock Transformation Plan to keep livestock in gazetted grazing reserves, and already 7 states have been selected for the pilot projects. The guests describe the plan as holistic and advocates a clear implementation strategy.
That they need for us to see a transparent implementation. Federal money, as we recommended in the implementation guideline, is supposed to be sent to the state where the land is, while federal government, through the mechanism of monitoring and evaluation, will hold the states accountable.
Policy will engender improvement on the livestock development, will mitigate whatever skirmishes we have all around. Of course, banditry, kidnapping, and all that may have other reasons for erupting, but problems between herders and farmers will become a thing of the past.
State governments were encouraged to take a cue from the Adama State model, which has been flagged off by Vice President Yemi Osinbajo at the Gongoshi Grazing Reserve.
To make sure that we put in place, a governance structure that mimics what we have at the national level. We have, for instance, a steering committee on the National Livestock Transformation Plan at the state level. Then we also carried out an intensive sensitization, starting in fact with the traditional institution. So this actually gave us a path, to move on.
It's a document that we believe can solve the problem, because if those that are captured in the ranches are there in the range, what of the other smallholder farmers who are surrounding the range? So this document has addressed all these issues. It has addressed the problem of the smallholder farmers who will be around the range, living in the grazing reserve, and also addressing the issues of those that are captured in the grazing reserve.
The guests explained that the National Livestock Plan has nothing to do with the RIGA system, but is robust, encompassing, and will permanently resolve disputes between farmers and herders in the country. In Abuja, Lydia Samson, NTA News.
And from Agric, we move to aviation matters. Nasarawa State government is working out plans to amend the regional design of Lafia Cargo Airport by expanding the runway infrastructure in line with approved standards. Abubakar Usman Akwanga reports.
Work on the project is progressing steadily with key areas like terminal building receiving attention. The adjustment as Governor Sule takes stock in addition to meeting standards also make the airport among the best airports.
The length of the airstrip is 2.2. Most of the cargo planes require at least 2.8 to 3.0 kilometers to be able to land. So it's not a bad thing. It's been started and we are going to continue with it to ensure that we take it to the length that is necessary to do that.
Governor Abdullahi Sule mentioned priority projects earmarked for delivery to include rural and urban renewal program, empowerment and civil service reforms. Other sectors include health, water, inauguration of economic council, and win investment partners in the agriculture sector.
The screening for the training of the youth and small-scale agricultural and trading enterprises in partnership with the CBN, that is also in progress. And let me caution that please let us ensure that we implement it in line with the mission of the government.
Governor Abdullahi Sule solicits the cooperation of stakeholders in the actualization of the administration's vision of industrializing the state. In Lafia, Abubakar Usman Akwanga, NTA News.
Talking flooding now, a 23-year-old man lost his life in Abia State following a heavy rainfall that resulted in the overflow of riverbanks in parts of the state. Several people were rendered homeless, property destroyed, even some communities were cut off as a result of roads that were washed away. Dennis Temple reports that the worst hit area was Etiti Autonomous Community in Bende local government area.
The impact of the flooding, which claimed a life and caused huge damage in properties and farm products in Etiti community, also led to severance of roads linking several communities, leaving them stranded and homeless.
This has been a problem. Every year we have this problem, but even though that this year's own has gone to a higher magnitude.
And the flood was too heavy. And I stored a lot of garri there, because I'm a farmer.
Officials of relevant government agencies, the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, along with their state counterparts, SEMA, were in the state to assess the extent of damage.
We have gone around, we have assessed all the clans that has been engulfed by the flood. So the extent of damage is overwhelming.
The member representing Bende North State Constituency 2 in Abia State House of Assembly assured the affected